as always, throwing on a great new bedspread's a great idea. Quick, easy.
Simple.
These are nice and soft, and you're going to be getting the shams too, which is nice. Here are our colors. We're offering it for you sea glass.
And it's kind of that jewelry box color from that place on Fifth Avenue.
Good call.
Right.
And all done in like the beautiful cream accent here, so not stark white. This is available in the sea glass in full queen and king, and any of the sizes you choose, you'll be getting 2 shams as well.
The next color is orchid, and it's a rich wisteria shade. And again, all of them are going to have that chalky cream colored weaving in it, and the design is woven in. It's not printed.
Very nice.
In the center, we have gray, and it's a mid-tone graphite sort of a gray. Some of these, I think in the orchid, it looks very pretty and girly. I think in the gray, it looks very sophisticated.
It is sophisticated. The gray, we're down to full and queen, and in that orchid, full queen and king.
And last but not least, next to you is taupe. And it's just a soft mid-tone sort of pecan color. Looks great next to every shade of wood, from mahogany to pine.
If you like the taupe, it's available in queen, and we have less than a handful in the full size. Clearance price is going to save us about $37. It's also on easy pay. These are beautifully done.
And the shams are done beautifully too, because you can see there's that envelope pocket so you don't see your pillow.
Nice.
And the shams are reversible. So they're going to reverse from the woven side to just a solid. But when I say solid, if we can see up close, it's almost a peppercorn tweed marl texture. So it gives you lots of depth, lots of dimension, so it's not flat. And when I flip it and we see the weaves, you've got a diagonal weave here, you have just a flat weave, you have even a little bit of diamond weaving right there at the top. So it's incredibly detailed. It's not just flat, and it gives so much dimension to a room.
Machine wash, tumble dry.
Machine wash, tumble dry.
Any other special care instructions,
Nope,
or just
none at
throw a
all.
washer and dryer? I was thinking this is the
design,
season.
yeah.
You want to have a little bedspread, because we're going to open the windows. Some days it's going to be a little hot, some days it's going to be a little cool. It's nice to have that extra layer, but look at the design here. I almost feel like I'm looking at an ornate ceiling.
And that's what it was designed from. And it's really an octagonal frame surrounding this beautiful medallion. And the medallion is engineered. So this is a full-size bed. If you order the king size, the medallion, of course, is going to fill up the entire
That makes it easy to make our bed, too.
It does, so you don't have to run from side to side.
Yeah, you can kind of see.
Unless you have a really tall teaster bed, it's going to come to the floor, so there's no need for a dust ruffle. And if you come into the room from the side, you can really see that woven detail is all the way around the bedspread. So a lot of us do come into the room from the side, and it's not just plain. You see all those picture frame borders, all of that scroll work, all of that beauty goes all the way around.
Beautifully done. I have to say, if you're thinking about doing a quick, kind of fall refresh, think about your room, but think about the guest rooms, because we're heading into the season where I think we have a lot more company than we probably usually do. If you get a quick bedspread, you get the 2 shams. Then maybe you picked up that Bernini fountain, the little one that we had earlier in the last show that was less than $20. You can set up the most beautiful little kind of weekend away B&B feel for your guests. That's what they're going to remember when they come to visit. This is really, I'm a big, especially in bedding, I like soft. And this is
100%
really soft.
cotton, and the more you wash it and the more you dry it, the softer it's going to get.
May I get under here? I don't want to mess up your bed, but I want to get on it.
I wanted to show some of the other colors with some light hitting it. So you're leaning up against that orchid. So it's just a very soft wisteria shade, and I think the orchid or the sea glass are pretty colors.
Yeah.
Then when we look at this gray, I think it becomes a little more sophisticated, a little more handsome, a little more graphic.
Rich.
Yeah, very, very, very grown up. And then the taupe is that sort of toasty pecan, and I would love this with cherry furniture, mahogany furniture, even lighter furniture like pine. Again, you see all that wonderful weave detail. The pattern is not printed, it's woven in. It's very substantial, but it's lightweight. My grandmother always used bedspreads because she had rheumatoid arthritis and found it hard to wrestle with all those big comforters.
Absolutely.
So this drapes beautifully, it's incredibly soft and beautifully made and finished.
It really is beautifully finished. I can't believe this is a clearance price. Like, I'm sad to see it go. You get a beautifully crafted piece. You'll be getting both the bedspread and then 2 shams, less than $50, easy pay, that's $10 a month. There is also something to me that is very nostalgic about this, and it makes me think of my grandmother and my great-grandmother, and what a beautiful way to pay homage to those folks as well.
But we're seeing them in the magazines again. Everything old is new again.
It
and
is.
bedspreads becoming more and more popular because they're timeless.
Sea glass, we have orchid, the taupe's been popular, and then we also have it for you in the gray. Full queen king, H214905. quick refresh on a clearance price.
Simple and easy.
I like how you roll, Greg Lawrence.
Thank you.
All right, Greg's going to be back in a little bit with some pumpkins, but these are not pumpkins that you have to worry about rotting.